Wanger Time 89, part 3 of making puppy chow. And this is the final product. I think it turned out amazing. Really good. Now, as you can see, these pans that I use, this is what I use when you're using 2 boxes. I use these foil pans. I'm sure my wife don't care. Anyway, so one thing I want to say, as soon as you're done with the kettle, turn hot water on and fill it up with hot water, because once the chocolate and peanut butter dry, it's a mess to re-clean it. So I normally just clean it as soon as I'm done. So I keep the hot water running to keep it easy to remove. As you can see, it just comes right off. So it saves a big mess later. Definitely always want to have a towel around. Now what I do is, after the chocolate's all melted in there, I put the checks into this thing, and then I scoop out all the chocolate and peanut butter and put it on top of the checks. And how I do it is probably the only way. Well, I'm the only person who ever does it, but I make sure my hands are clean and wash my hands, and then I mix it by hand, which I feel is a lot better. It doesn't cause as big as a mess, because if you use like just a spoon or something just to stir it and stuff, you can fling it everywhere. So I use my hand. It seems like it gets it done quicker, and you can get it mixed better so that every single check's got something on it. And then what I do after I mix it, then I wash my hands, and then I dump 10x powder in, which for 2 boxes, that's how much I used. If you look in the first video, you can see the difference, but I used half decent amount. And thing with 10x sugar, it's hard to judge like how much you're gonna need or use. So normally you always tend to use more than you really need to. But so what I do is, instead of using so much, and then when you start eating it and when you get to the bottom, there's like all this sugar on top of like one layer of checks, I dump the checks and all the mixture, whatever. After it's mixed, I dump the checks into a new one of these foil things, and that would be the original one that I used. And that way you can see all that extra. I don't know, if you love that, then you can just use one, but I hate when I get too much 10x powder. So this was the original one that I was mixing it in, and this is what I dumped it in. So that is my puppy chow made by Wanger Time 89. Thank you for joining me for Scott's Kitchen. I'm the most famous chef around. Tell your friends. Now, I don't know how to cook worth crap. Thank God my wife is an amazing cook. But one thing I do know how to make is puppy chow. And microwavable stuff, and soup, and store-bought lasagna that all I gotta do is put it in for 45 minutes. You know, all that fun stuff. Anyways, if you like the video, post a video, let me know how you make it, or if you like it, or I don't know, whatever the heck you want to comment, say, or whatever. Also, if you found this video, these 3 videos, I believe it was, part 1, 2, and 3, if you found these videos entertaining, I'll be happy to make more of me making stuff. Can't promise you that it's going to turn out good, but at least I'll try it. Alright, thanks for watching. Later.